Hello? 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 It's me. I'm back. Maybe. I don't know. Hello? Hi, Random Logic 0101. How are you? I was also still trying to parse Virtue's username. I've never actually read it like Virtue versus Vice. That's what it is. Wait, what? Kuvy man. Wait, what? You're awake? Wait, what? Is that allowed? Why aren't you streaming? Is cast done? Cast. Is this it? This does not seem like... Unless you pivoted. About? No, I don't think this is you. I think this is a different cast. Oh, this is you. Crypto. The best collabs in Web3. Oh, cast for business. See, that's smart. You want to go for the business. That's where all the money is. Why doesn't it come up? Cast Lang. Aha. B2B SaaS. No, we don't do that anymore. That's over. They canceled that. They said no more. No more SaaS. Which, to be honest, is for the best. It was getting a little too crazy. You haven't blogged in a while. When's the next blog? Open my card game? No. Look, I was just tweaking my file, my JSON file. It counts as working on the thing. Watch this. First try. Scripts gen types. First try. Wasn't even an issue. I didn't make any mistakes editing this file. Crazy. Look how many files it changed. We should rewrite in cast. There we go. Okay. Good. Yeah, so now it's not gonna build is the new issue that we have. Oh wait, there. It says we can't load persistence or something. Is this clear? No. Huh. What did I do? Game state has no member to string. What? I think that was just because the files were missing, actually. There we go. These are the real errors. We gotta go to game. We gotta go to line 452. There's no ID on update name message anymore. That's true. I changed that. What do I want it to be instead? I think what we want. What is res? Oh, why did I do this? Oh, oh, oh no. You ever look at a function signature and you're like, why did that happen? This function, apparently when you update a name, what that takes is a server and an update name message that already exists, and then it modifies it, and then it sends that to everybody, and that returns nothing. Cool. How many places do we use this in? 0? That doesn't seem right. Update name. Oh no. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. So actually the function signature makes sense. Yeah, there's some macros. We don't talk about this file. This is just don't look at that one. Okay. Thank you. Great. So what do we do here? Instead of an update name message, we're still gonna get that, but we need to construct a player update message instead. So player update message res res dot name equals name. Can we do that? Do I have to make it a standard optional? No. Wait, there's no way that's the only thing I had to change. I changed so many things in the schema. What? I guess it's because I made new actions and they're not handled yet. So we actually do need to go to the macro file. Rook with the first. Hey, Rook. Oh, does this hand not work? No current client. No current client. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay, hold on. I see what happened. Let me test with the train. Okay. Things should be working again. That oopsie. I started up my bot, but I started it on the wrong computer without realizing. I just started it in a random terminal, and apparently that terminal was in SSH. Null rod. Wait, does phishing still work? Did we ever fix phishing? I don't actually know. Does this work? Yeah, it works. Whew. Nothing ever breaks here, by the way. Never broken. Because all my software is really good. So, like, why would it break? It's kind of the situation. So, what's the new thing that we can do? I think it's a pre-move message is the thing that I've added, but you can also undo a pre-move. And that's an undo pre-move message. So if we save that, it should blow up. Game.h is going to be missing some methods. No, game.cpp is missing some methods. What kind of card game? Look, I actually, for once, remembered to set... What the fuck? It didn't... No. Okay. I actually tried. I tried to update the thing. It's... Professional streamer. Yeah, we're doing the euchre. Very Midwest. But you've heard of it. So that means maybe you're Midwest. We do a little doxing. Yeah, so have you played euchre? Or have you played any of the like similar games? Like, have you played a trick-taking card game? So there's already online versions of this. But the problem with the ones that exist today is twofold. They're very efficient. So when you like click on a card, it just kind of like instantly plays it. When it's your turn to deal, it's just like the cards just kind of fly out everywhere and everyone has cards. And it kind of ruins the pacing of the game. Like, I don't know. You don't play euchre because you want to play it as fast as possible. You're trying to like kill some time, you know? So I'm gonna bring back the regular pace of the game. But what they're also missing is they enforce the rules strictly. And in euchre, it's possible to make illegal moves. People will get really mad at you if you do that, but arguably it's part of the game that you can make illegal moves. And so we want our version of the game to allow illegal moves and also allow calling people out for making illegal moves. And we also want to be able to pre-move like you can in chess. There's like lots of nuance to the way people play it in person that is lost in the online versions that exist. So, I don't know. You could argue that maybe I should just be making Tabletop Simulator, and that is fair. But that already exists. What is pre-moving in chess? In chess, when you can, like on chess.com, you can move a piece when it's your opponent's turn. And when it becomes your turn, you'll like instantly play that move. And it's become kind of like the meta of the game when you play online is like you pre-move so that you spend as little time on your turn as possible. And in this case, it's just yeah, like the way I pre-move in real life for euchre is like I will put a card down on the table like face down, and then when it gets to my turn, I'll just like flip it over. And some people will say that's like table talk maybe, but like I don't know, it's fun. Sounds like it should be suboptimal since you can't take into account your opponent's move. Well, sometimes you can. In chess, sometimes your opponent is like forced to make a certain move. So you can like play a sequence. Like if you have mate in 3, you can just play the 3 moves. Table talk is almost why I don't like euchre. It relies more on relationships than just playing a better logical game. That's fair. Yeah, I think we want to give people very, very limited ways to maybe table talk so that it doesn't become like entirely a metagame, but like a little bit's okay. A little bit of information leak is fine. And you could also like pre-move as like a bluff. If I look up at the sky, it means I don't have it or something. Yeah. I think doing that sucks. I think premeditated table talk is, yeah, that's actually awful. But like doing it during the game not premeditated, I think is fun. Okay, so what is pre-move supposed to do? Good afternoon, Gavin. So it's got to do something. How should this work? Is your Amish card game coming along? Amish? I don't know if it's Amish. Is it? So we gotta check the phase of the game. If you're not in the playing phase, you can't pre-move right now. I think that's fair to say. Is it playing? Yeah. I guess. If it's your turn, then pre-moving is just the same as playing a card, right? I think. Is that right? If it's your turn and you try to make a pre-move, it's just going to instantly activate. And so all we got to do is trigger, yeah. If how do we check if it's your turn? It's like turn token. Yeah, this way. Pre-move. So if it is your turn, otherwise we'll do something else. Pre-move. Just play the card. So for this situation, I think we just call play card with server, and we'll have to construct a message. Play card message, play message. What does this thing have? Play card message. It has a card. Wait, really? It has a card? Wait, really? Wait. Oh. Interesting. Why do we do it like that? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That makes me want to change the one we just made. Because I said when you pre-move, you specify like an index for a card, but I guess the way the other ones work is it's like an actual card. Hello. How are you? Card. Yeah. So we'll do an actual card, I guess. And we'll just make sure they have it. Great. So play message dot card equals message dot card. Play message dot ID equals message dot ID. No? No. True. Yeah, it's just this. Okay. Am I using GD extension? No, I'm writing the server in C++, and then the Godot game is just going to be a client over WebSocket. So this is just the server right now. I could maybe make a little GD extension that wraps the server protocol. I didn't think about that. But it's too late. I already did all the work to do it in GD script. So, okay. So we play the card. Otherwise, we need to do the pre-move. Now, how do we want to store pre-moves on the server? Should you be able to pre-move your entire hand? Or should it just be yeah. Should you be able to pre-move your entire hand or just one card? I guess if I just allow the entire hand, then we can make the decision on the client. Because there's no real reason not to let you pre-move all of your cards. But how would I do that? Do I just move them into a separate list? Or do I mark the card objects? Probably I just move them into a separate list. Um, Pre-move before the turn starts or during the turn while animations of previous cards are happening. Yeah, so basically, anytime it's not your turn, but you have cards, you'll be able to click on them, and that will, like, I guess it'll just put them down on the table, like, face down. And then when it becomes your player's turn, they'll just, like, do a faster animation to flip over the card instead of, like, playing it out of their hand. Is the thought. Because otherwise, like, this wouldn't need to go through to the server if there wasn't, like, something visible to the other clients that happened when you did a pre-move. This could just be your client, like, playing automatically. Okay. I think when you play a card, shoot. Should I put no, I don't think it matters. Okay. I guess this should be an integer instead of a Boolean. Because it's like, how many cards have you pre-moved? And then for server player, it's essentially the same as cards. I guess. When you do an undo, that should probably just clear your whole. I think that's what it does in chess.com. Like chess.com, you can make like as many pre-moves as you want, but if you right click, it just clears all of them. Because it would be too annoying to like unwind the stack as a player. If you're like, oh shit, I don't want to do that actually. Interactions between cards, especially less intuitive ones. Feels like a biggish game project. I don't think it's that big. It's pretty well defined. I just have to do some initial thinking here that I skipped before. Pre-moves, I think, is the right way to represent this. Is regen, no. Oh. Server player. Or regenerates. Cool, cool. So, but, whoops. Right. So here, we actually do the same thing. When you pre-move, we erase it from your hand. And we move it to your pre-move stack. But it's not state.turn. It's state dot. Ah, shit. We have a way to do this, don't we? We've got get player or something. Get player state server.session. All right. Oh, that's a pointer. Do I want a pointer? Yeah, let's do the same thing. Okay. Are you also doing the card design art? Maybe. I have some assets that I grabbed, but I don't know if I like them yet. I'll show you the clients in a little bit. I just gotta finish adding this feature to the server. You don't have that card. And then you make a copy of the card and you say player dot premoves dot pushback server copy. Do I need to do that even? Can I just say message.card? I think it is fine, because that should do a copy anyways. And then we will send an update message. The size of their pre-moves. Cool. What did I do wrong? Oh, it's a pointer. And I'm doing not arrows. Okay. Res. I think I maybe forgot to update that one. Player update message. Hey yo. I said pre-moved, but I meant to say pre-moves is an integer. I was not declared in this scope. You're so right. Yeah. Great. You're making a Balatro clone? No. Definitely not. Okay, I think we have to do this like the dumb way, actually. I think we gotta say, for fucking size t I equals 0, I less than state dot players dot size plus I. We're actually gonna make it up here. Let's just do int I. No, how do I want to do this? No, this is fine. Player equals state dot players I. Oh no, wait. Hold up. Removes on player update message. Did I not? Oh. Scripts. Yeah, it's Hearthstone. 100%. What are those warnings? Those aren't real. Wait, but that's real? Server player. Removes is a cards vector. Why can't I push it back? What? What? Passing const standard vector API card. Oh, did I make this const? I don't want to make that const. Session. Yeah. Server.session. Okay. So we take the card out of their hand, we put it into their pre-moves, and we update everyone saying they have this many pre-moves. Great. Now we need to be able to undo pre-move. You can't do that right now. In this case, we do the same thing, I believe. But we want to take all of the cards that were in their pre-move list and send it to their hand. If player pre-moves empty. Return. Is it empty? Okay. For the cards in their pre-moves. Wait, no, that's not right. Do we have to do some goofy shit? Do we gotta be like... Can you do this? We go backwards. And then we say well, I guess we don't have to remove them as we go. We can just walk them and then do yeah, we can change this back. Cuz we can just clear this at the end. And then we set this to 0. I think that's good. Change the comment. Undo all pre-moves. Okay. Were there any other actions that I added that I need to think about? Oh, yes. Well, we didn't... Okay. We've implemented pre-moving, but we have to... We have to make some changes to the rest of the game now. So where do we... End trick. Okay, if state.trick dot size, we end the trick. That's right. Where do we end the hand? Okay. Yeah, that's right. So the thing that actually needs to happen is when you play a card, that potentially puts us in a state where another player has pre-moved and we need to like auto play their card. Okay, so right here, we advance the turn. Then we send an update. Then we should I don't know. Cascade pre-moves. What is state in this case? Where does state come from? What? Oh, state is a... Okay. I don't think we have to do that. Well, whatever. Yeah, it should probably just be this. Instead of static, it's just on game. And then also, hi Pigorly, thank you for the 32 months. The Bad Cop 3 cry. Great job. Good stuff. Keep up the good work. Cascade. Okay. So what do we do here? Essentially, oh geez. I feel like what we should do is call play card. However, I don't think we can do that because I've designed things poorly. So play card. The problem with it is it expects the card to be in your hand. Uh-huh. We could do something really terrible. Oh, we could do something awful. Do you like doing awful things? Let's do it. Oh dear. We're just gonna make... Gavin said it was okay. We're just gonna make a little boolean in here. Cascading. False. Right? Nobody has to know that there's a little boolean in there. Yep. Cole Slosky approved the PR. Perfect. Okay. Send all complaints to no reply at rollycubes.com. Great. And then okay. So what we're gonna do is in Cascade, we will say fucking, I don't know. Should this be a while loop? Is that risky? Oh, while pre-move available states. Cascading equals true. Play card. A server. A message. Play card message. Message. You gotta set the fucking, oh geez, oh god, what am I doing? Oh, this is gonna be so gross. It's fine though. Well, is it? Let's see. Play card. How does it decide whose turn it is? It goes off of state.turn. It does make sure that it's your turn. Well, we can bypass that. And then, yeah, it should all be based off of state.turn. Amazing. So I don't think we have to specify an ID on play card message. We just specify what card it is. So that means state.players, state.turn, pre-moves, dot the standard vector. How do you do this one again? Okay, it only has pop back. But I don't think we want to pop back. We want to erase the first one. Which takes an iterator. Yeah. Okay. Does it return the thing? Yeah. Oh man, I gotta type that whole thing again. Do I gotta dereference the thing? Great. And then this is also not cascading. We're we're allowing them to play cards that aren't in their hand, which doesn't seem risky at all. Didn't think I was gonna fish a turtle up. You can fish up a lot of things like a boot. We got all the good stuff. Dang, I should have added something to the fishing thing for the ARG. That would have been crazy. Could you imagine you just like fish up a bunch of numbers? Or maybe I did do that. Pre-move a bool. Pre-move available. Const game state. State. How do we know if there's a pre-move available? I guess we don't need a function for this. It's literally like one line. Maybe we just do it though. Return state dot let me make this inline. State dot, maybe you're not supposed to do that anymore. State dot players state dot turn dot pre-moves dot empty. It's the opposite of that. If the current player has pre-moves, we should do that. Okay, it built. That means it's right. Why do you use static functions instead of anonymous namespace? What's anonymous namespace? I don't know. Because I'm old, maybe? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, so yeah, it does the same thing? Is there a difference in like functionally what happens? Why should you prefer unnamed namespaces over static functions? It's crossed out. The decision to deprecate the use of the static keyword has been reversed. Back to being essentially two ways of doing the exact same thing. Uh-huh. You can also put types into it. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Wait, am I a cop? I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. Ah, whatever. I don't wanna have another layer of indentation. Could you imagine? I'll keep my static functions. Oh, I will take donuts if you have donuts, yeah. Yeah. What my stream was good. I was working on a bit of a new was working a bit on my new Steam capsule and then worked a bit on the new dialogue system UI. Dialogue systems, I know a thing or two about those. They suck. I hate it. I do not know anything about those. Yeah. It's a slippery slope. What am I up to? We're working on a little card game. I haven't opened the game itself yet. I'm working on the server right now. We're adding a feature that's kind of like how on chess.com you can like pre-move pieces. I want to be able to pre-move cards in this card game. But then that means I have to like write more code that does that. And I'm trying to think about how to do that, and it's a whole thing. But I think I've done it. I've still got one more feature I need to add. So the way this card game works, there's 4 people and you have 5 cards. And you go one by one playing your cards. And after everybody plays one card, that's called a trick. And whoever plays the best card for that, like once around the table, wins the pile of cards. And then you do another round until everybody's out of cards. But the way it ends up going is like when everybody gets down to 1 card, you don't really need to like go through the motion of playing the like essentially when you get down to 1 card, I want it to autoplay that last card for you because you don't have any other options. It might as well. There's no point waiting for the user to click on the one option they have left. So I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna work. Table talk? Be cool to work on a deck builder someday. I did one of those one time. Yeah, it is fun. What I'm trying to decide is whether or not the last card thing, I guess it has to come from the server. Because it needs to reveal everyone's card at the same time. Have I released anything on Steam before? I have not. I did pay them $100 one time, but then I never put anything up there. I assume I still have the page. Okay. I wonder if this should just be part of Cascade pre-moves and I shouldn't make it its own thing. You hope to get your $100 back someday? Same. I'm just taking a really long time. So, would you be allowed to pre-move your last card? I guess so. So when it gets down to 1 card left, everyone's gonna have 1 card in their hand or in their pre-moves. So if we add those together, it should be 1. Hey, no pointer. Why am I making this so complicated? So I think it's whenever end trick happens, actually. Hello, 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 hello. Ah, I see. Total tricks equals 5. End hand. What if instead of 5, we set this to 4, and end hand does the final move. We do need, let me think. Okay, what does end hand do? All right, thank you for the raid. Okay. What is happening here? Okay, maybe not part of end hand. We total tricks equals 4. So we're gonna end this trick as well. We're gonna autoplay it first. Hmm. We have to start with whoever's turn it is. Where do we decide if we end the trick or not? Here. While the trick size is less than the active players, we advance the turn and we play their last card. Um, So we get the player. And we'll make them a card. If player cards.size card equals player.cards.popback else take it off their pre-moves. That's a little risky, but I think it's okay. And that should automatically end. And then inside of that one, we should end the hand. Oh boy. Oh, good. No known conversion from void. Oh, is pop back not return? Nope. Okay. Maybe we do erase. Okay, it builds. Does that mean it's right? That's what they say about programming, right? If it compiles, it's correct in C++. I think I heard that somewhere. Which is good, because I don't really want to test it. Because I don't even really know how to test it. Is there anywhere else I need to think about things? I suppose in welcome. Where do we do welcome message? To welcome message. We say players. Ooh, this in place back is almost certainly wrong. Good. So after the name should be the pre-moves. Wait. Yeah. Pre-moves dot size. Okay, other than that, it's probably right. Let's find out. Let's get our bots in here. How do I do these again? Great. Oh, I guess we need 4 of them. There we go. Something maybe went wrong. Yeah. So it's seg faulted. Uh, definitely correct. I don't know what you're talking about. Uh, all right. Line 362 apparently, allegedly, has seg faulted. Ah. Hmm. You don't say. That's the one that got me, huh? Interesting. What? Why would this ever be the one? State.trick.size. Okay. Quick question. What is state here? No, state should be getting updated. Are you sure pre-move's not empty? No. No, but I would think that cards wouldn't be empty here because the bots don't ever pre-move. So why is it trying to play more cards than we have? See, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, maybe the issue is there's a race condition, actually. It might be the case that we need to forbid them from playing their last card. That kind of makes sense to me. Total cards equals players dot cards plus state dot players dot pre-moves if total cards equals 1, then we throw saying nah, this server can do that for you. Make a debug. It's also possible there's just a logic bug up there, but I kind of feel like it's this because the clients just spam play card messages and they may have played the card before. No? Okay. So that wasn't it. They didn't just play the card too fast. There's actually an issue here. Good. Okay. If total tricks is equal to 4, we do this. Yeah, what's the problem? We take the card out of their hand and we push it into the message. I don't know, it's weird. You would think, I would think, that this would work. I would think. Would you think? Oh. No, I get it. No, I actually do get it. I actually do get it. Also, do we have a logic problem here? Um, hmm. Should this just go through? No, shouldn't go through play card. But it might need some of the logic. Yeah, it's missing things from this function. For sure, for sure. Uh, does it need this whole thing? No. It needs this part. So played cards. Push back. What is server copy for? Okay, it shouldn't be message.card. It should just be card. Yeah, this logic wasn't getting called. Ah. No. We need to rebuild. Because that was an infinite loop, I think. Because we didn't actually ever push to state.trick. And we're like waiting for it to get to a certain size, but okay. See, it works now. Easy peasy. Does it works? Are they actually playing? They're getting welcome and then they're not. Maybe because it's an ended game. Can we give them a new? Yeah, there we go. Win game. Okay. Very good. Now, that doesn't tell us anything about the pre-move system because the bots don't use that. Yeah. So that could still be wrong. Pre-move is kind of hard to test with the bots because the bots play so fast. They're like already pre-moving in their brain. I can maybe program it so that one of them just like pre-moves everything and one of them give them like different personalities. Sure. Progress. So let's see. How do these guys work again? They where do they play a card? Okay. So if they're in this playing state, they play a card. Let's see. Start bot I. Can we change that to be just like this? Cookie is bot I. And then if they're bot, that one, otherwise they do this. They do this. And then this guy is just crazy. He says, well, while I have cards, I will pre-move them. Just immediately lays down his whole hand and is like, "Yup, that's what I'm doing." Okay. So I make 4 bots. They're not gonna do shit because they need a new room. Okay, now they play really slow. But they are playing, importantly. No. The server can do that for you. Okay, they appear to have gotten stuck somehow. I'm guessing the bot tried to pre-move. Tried to pre-move when it was their turn. And they only had 1 card? What does that mean? That's interesting. I mean, what if we just make this not an else? You know? Oh, that's not gonna work though, because we already shifted them out of our hand. Do we do that? Remove all but their last card? No, wait, how would this get stuck? No, something went wrong, I think. I don't think there's a world where this gets stuck. So they played all their card, or they pre-moved all their cards. But why are there only 4 updates? Shouldn't there be 5? If they pre-moved everything? Unless one of them got counted as a play the card. Do player, play card, win trick. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards get played. We could make pre-moving client side and just make the visual server side. Oh wait, can we just see what the server state is right now? Can we get this to happen again? They're playing. And we're stuck. Okay. So let's see if we can make sense of this. Data, server state. What room were they in? KJZZ. Okay. So they're playing. The dealer called it. They played how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? And whose turn is it? It's turn 0. So this player has no cards in their hand, but they have one pre-move queued up. We've got one pre-move queued up. What's up? Doing a little debugging. What about you? So it should have auto-played this card, but it didn't. It should have auto-played this card off of the back of whatever was played last. Interesting. Okay. How many cards do other people have left? Yes, we're in the middle of a trick. We're in the middle of the 4th trick. It was led by bot 3. Right, so bot 3 played a card. What's the game? We're making this card game called Euchre. Right now I'm debugging my server implementation. Bot 3 played a card, and bot 0 had a pre-move, and it didn't cascade, which is very interesting. So play card. At the very end of play card, we say cascade. But who got the nah, the server can do that for you? So we advance the turn. Then we cascade. Oh, am I stupid? Wait, no, something has gone wrong. Oh, a card has been lost, I think, actually. Actually, Because if this player has one card left and they just played a card and everyone else has two cards left, that means we're starting the fourth trick. And our player 0 went to play a card and only has one card left? Hold on. Let's think this through. How many cards are there at the table? We know there's been 13 played. Normally there's what? 20 cards are in play. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. We lost a card. Am I wrong? Can we double check this? Can we do this with like JQ or something? So that data. Oh, I gotta do a dot. Server state. Right. What? Dot played cards. How do we dot rank? Yeah, that sure is 13 cards. Somebody did actually steal a card. What the hell? What do you mean? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Where did a card go? We disappeared it. That's not good. That makes me uncomfy that cards are vanishing. Play card. Win trick. Yeah, it disappeared a while ago, didn't it? Shit. What to do? Truly, what to do? Okay, let's just spot check the state at a couple of points in time. So if we change our bot to say, you know, play card, don't, you know, and then we say game server, and then we say node this, change that. Unknown player. Okay. If we look at the file now, Wait. They didn't pre-move. They're in the playing phase. I guess they didn't get to take action. Oh, I don't like that Trick Leader is that. But I guess nobody's played a card, so it's fine. Why didn't they pre-move their cards? That's annoying. I guess it wasn't their turn. No, they do they do a perform on every update. Oh, but they probably skip it if it's not their turn. Okay, let's get rid of this for now. Okay, new server, run the bots. I don't know, 3. Okay. Okay. This is the new one. Great. So we have no cards, but we have how many pre-moves? 5. Okay. That step works. We're able to successfully move 5 of our cards into the pre-move stack. So where could it be going wrong? Okay, I'm gonna go pee and think about this. I'll be right back. Okay. 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 I have an idea. There's at least one bug that I've spotted while I was peeing in my head. I know for a fact we don't want to be doing this if we're already cascading. Cause that's recursion and that's not what I meant to do. So that's an improvement, but I don't think that's our bug. That was kind of the whole point of the cascading variable. Mm. Oh, wait. We erased the card here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We have an order of operations bug. So here, we need to check this before we erase your card. You have to have more than one card to do a pre-move. Them's the rules. Cascading. That's fun to spell. Okay. This time for sure. We make 4 bots in a new room. I suppose we need to run the server first. Oh, I suppose we need to tell them that they're allowed to play. Perform. Let's just do a new room to be safe. I. All right. Okay. Look at them go. They're off to the races. I do be thinking it's working. Wait, but I see. Oh no, there's last card. Oh yeah. Okay, that only happens right before win hand. Last card, win trick, win hand. I think it works. That's good. Doesn't mean it works in every case. We did just make it like kind of complicated. And I did write some weird code there. But I mean, it seems like it's mostly right. Dang, they play really slow now though. Ah, finally. We hit win game. uh, you haven't tried out Plant 2 yet? Oh, listen. I yeah, just don't. I don't know. It's so scuffed. The global state thing, I really didn't think it through. Oh, you haven't played Cave Room 2 yet? Okay, play that one. That one's worth playing. But Plant 2 is I don't know. It was an interesting experiment. I learned some things, but I don't love the way I designed it. Why am I tired? It's 2 p.m. It's not time to be tired yet. I'm not tired. Just gaslight myself. Easy. Okay. So let's get Godot up here. Let's go to Euchre client. So we were doing some work in here. I think the thing that I'm gonna have to figure out is how to handle this last card message. Wait. Is last card even enough information? I should probably tag the cards with an ID for a last card. Okay. One more change we gotta do. Schema card. I haven't tried Plant yet because it seems to take a lot of time. Yeah, it does take a lot of time, but the bigger problem is like if you join it in the middle, it doesn't really make as much sense because of the way I designed it. It's like has global state. Like right now, it's already a little bit solved because I haven't reset it in a while. Yeah. I didn't figure out how to instance it well. So Turns out I think that's an important part of doing it is having some instancing if you want more than one group to be able to play it ever. But what I am going to do is make a YouTube video, which will probably be a better format to consume it anyways, in my opinion. The goat returns. Hello. Yeah, so the YouTube video will be a lot shorter than all the games combined. I just gotta figure out how to make it. I downloaded all the VODs that people did, I think. I hope. Ugh. Okay. So this is what a card is. But a tagged card is gonna be an object. Properties. Card. This stuff. ID, type, number. And then tagged card is whenever you played cards should be tagged cards. Yeah. Do you have played cards anywhere else? No. And then played cards and last card message should have tagged card. Okay. That's not gonna build, probably. Run server. Yeah. Welcome message is in game.h. Okay, what's the new issue? 429. Server copy. Right, we want to put a tagged card here. ID equals state.turn? Yeah. We're gonna need to do this somewhere else. Okay, we got new errors. Is this C++? Yes. 387. Ah. Let's make it like this. Why did I make it capital? I don't know. From long int to double. Oh, interesting. Yeah, what is tagged card? Double. Oh. Didn't we have a thing that the clients in Godot int 64. Do we have what? Oh, we've got integer in here. Where did I put number? Integer. Is build. Hey, it builds tag cards with player ID. I have an MMO. Dang, they still let you on here? What have you been up to? Okay. I think we're good. Doing a take-home assessment for that game company right now. Oh, you don't like the bank? Thought you loved the bank. That's pretty cool. What would the role be? if you're comfortable sharing. Yeah. Understandable. Oh, interesting. I hope it works. Good luck. Should I just try running this? Do you think it'll work? Oh yeah, my game looks like this now. I don't know if I ever showed this. What room am I connected to? ASDF 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it redirected to here. Hey, you like it? Is this Rolly cards? You know it. You got it. All right, we get the bots in there. Look at we all got our cards. All right. Let's see. Should I pass? I don't know. I'll order it up. I'm a risk taker. I have no idea what hearts. Oh wait, I've actually got a goated hand. Holy shit. I'm actually crazy. Hanging out with the bros in the default skybox. All right. Wait, who won that? Why didn't we get an update on the tricks? That's interesting. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me rejoin. Why did none of us have any points? Did nobody win that hand? What just happened? What? I'm so confused. Isn't this our points? Let me look at this. Tricks 0. Oh. This is our points mid round. I don't show the actual score anywhere. Yeah, the score is 1-0. Got it. Spades. Yeah, I'll do spades. Uh-oh. That's a strong lead. Oh, all my cards are blank. Uh-oh. Why are my cards blank? Okay, we got some bugs. Oh, they're not blank now. Are they just blank when you first load? Gotcha. We don't apply the welcome to your hand. Hmm. Hmm. What are they playing? They're playing a game called Euchre. It's a trick-taking card game from the ancient times. I think it's from like the 1800s or something. That's what Wikipedia said. Is that right? It's from the early 19th century. 1810. Did you actually? We played Euchre? That sounds right. That sounds... But... Yeah. I don't know who's out here playing it with this many cards. I only know how to play it with 24 cards. Maybe I should read all the variations. I must be getting old. There are variations for 2 to 9 players. 9? We're gonna need a bigger table. Euchre has a large number of variants and has been described as an excellent social game. What the fuck is this? In 1800s, we played outside. Yeah. We played cards. The earliest surviving rules. A 4-hand version. Played by 2 to 9 people, but most often by 4. A 32 card French suited... What? How do you say that? Piquet? Hmm. Um, right bower, trump, knave. Left bower, knave of same color. Okay, so that part's still the same. Ace, king, queen, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7? 8? Wait, we don't play with the 8s and the 7s. 4 cards distributed. Oh, wait, that's interesting, actually. Because you can't really count cards so much if there's that many cards that are just not in play. The dealer deals 5 cards each in packets of 2 and 3 and turns the next for trump. Opens the auction and may either order it up or turn it down. Mm-hmm. Bridge. The leading team are at the bridge. We're 1 point away from winning, and the trailing team are 4 points away and could win by going alone. Players in Indiana refer to the bridge as the barn. We're in the barn. Cards away. Oh. When the dealers turn down the up card, you can trump the suit of the same color, and that's called dutching. Are you a euchre enjoyer? Yeah, but I don't know this old terminology. Some of it. Okay, wait, what about the British rules? A joker called the Benny is the highest trump. No, you made that up. You can't just make up new 25 cards. Yeah, you just added in the joker. That does sound kind of fun, mixing in the joker. Yeah, the Benny. Okay. Slightly different in North America, and there are numerous variations. This is probably what I'm familiar with. 28 cards. 24 cards is the standard. Let's go. Let's see. Do they have the infringements? Table talk. Euchre does not require silence as in some other games. Some table talk is acceptable. However, communicating with one's partner to influence the game is considered cheating. Unacceptable table talk may include code words, secret gestures, bidding out of turn, or suggesting what the partner should play. A player who does not follow suit when able has revoked. If discovered, the opposing team is awarded 2 points, or 2 points are deducted from the offending team. I like how they have like locations that. Okay, I don't know a lot of these terms. I do know farmer's hand. We do also say in the barn. Yeah, lay down is when you have a hand that just automatically wins. Or yeah, lay down loner is the unbeatable set of cards. Maybe we should include this in the game, the like an option if you have the funny hand that does this, that you can just do it. It's pretty rare though. I don't know how many times I've actually had one of those. Skunked if you lose the game without scoring any points. Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff. The rule variations, aka shit that people made up. Ace no face is a rule where if you have one ace and all nines or tens, you can exchange 3 of your cards for the bottom 3. Or call for a redeal? That's crazy. You don't get to just do a redeal because your hand is that bad. We used to play farmers where if you have nines or tens, you can swap them for the bottom 3. If the trump maker goes alone, a defender may say defend alone before play. I've never seen this. Never heard of that. That's crazy. Like a one-on-one. When would that ever happen? I can't think of a situation like that makes no sense. Oh, I have seen this where you deal out the first person to get a blackjack is the dealer, but I've never seen the second player with the jack as the partner. That's interesting. I've never heard of this. This is crazy. This sounds like something somebody made up when they were losing. When a player elects to go alone, they may call partner's best. The lone player then exchanges their worst card for their partner's best card. What? Ain't no way. That's so overpowered. What do you mean? You can't do that. Point on partner. When a partner steals their own partner's deal successfully. In addition to retaining the deal, the team is also awarded 1 point. We definitely never played where you could get points for stealing the deal. That's Interesting. When a team wins all 5 tricks, they may choose to reduce the opposing team's score instead of adding to their own score. What? Why would you want to do that? What if we were just we just make the game take a really long time instead of just winning? If the dealer turns up a jack, they may elect to go alone without first seeing the rest of their hand. If all tricks are won via this blind loner, they get 5 points. That's such a bad idea. That's incredibly dumb. The EV on that is terrible. Anyways, it's a fun game. We're probably not going to support all of these variations. At least not in the original release. So sorry to anybody who plays with the Robson rules variation. My apologies. Okay. Back to work. What were we doing? First things first, I think I want to fix the debug UI because it's a little bit big. My PowerShell loving alter ego. Dang. Good cop. You got wrecked. I hate to say it. Ugh. Okay. Where does stuff happen in here? Okay, scale to 2. No. Scale to 2. No. Okay, tiny cards are back. Oh wait, what? I can't click. Oh, I have to pass first. Why are these so stretched out looking? What happened there? Let me try and figure that out. Debug. This is a margin container. Trick? Okay, that looks right. Can we space those out a little more? Because I can't actually... see what they are. There we go. Can I do the same thing for these ones? Yes. Okay. So currently, I think we're gonna see like after this, they're all just gonna, yeah, we're gonna get new cards. We don't throw in our last cards, which needs to happen. So I think everyone should play their last card at the same time when that last card message comes in. So be similar to whatever we do for play card. Yeah. So for last card, cooling down equals true. I guess we just do like last card dot emit action dot cards. Do we need to do anything here? State dot trick dot pushback. I guess it's just state dot trick equals action dot cards. Should trick have tagged cards? It's a great question. Get yoinked? Thank you for the raid, Covino. How's Astro Yoinkers going? Is it done yet? Can I buy it? Oh, I still need to wishlist it. I tried to do it earlier, but I was on my phone and I wasn't signed in. There. Now it's on my wish list. Look at this cool game. What you doing? I'm working on a card game. Oh, it appears that we were the ones who got yoinked by an ad. Oh no, all my code fell down. Who did that? Oh, it's back. Release date 2026. Is that true? That's this year. It's already 2026. Shakes head, nods. Probably around June. Yeah, I was admiring this effect. You've got like this UI thing that isn't just in one place. It kind of wiggles around based on your camera, lags behind. It's nice. Is that the score bar? Like telling you how many points each team has? Thinking about getting rid of it for a more normal UI. Yeah, you could maybe just tone down, like you could dampen the motion a little bit because it is kind of a bit much right now. I got scammed. Where's the train? I gotta be in my terminal for the train to work. All of the effects are just in the terminal. Here, I'll do a hot dog to make it up to you. There you go. Are you happy? Oh. You're happy? Okay, okay. How did you do that stuff? There's a lot of code. I think it's all in my dot files. I think. What? Why did that not just go there? Oh, wait, we're missing it. This one's kind of slow, huh? This one's really slow. Ta-da. Yeah, it's in I think it's all in this one. But it's like spread around in a bunch of scripts. But it starts from here. Where is pop-up? Oh, do I not have pop-up queue committed? Oopsie. I should maybe do that. Bin. Yeah. Add pop-up queue. Oh no. Oh no, what did I change actually? Oh boy. Wait, no. What? I meant to copy this one. That's probably fine. Trying to figure out how to program villagers to smartly chop trees. That does sound tricky. People they're complicated, huh? Do I need to do like this for this? I'm not sure. Yeah, I screwed all this up. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Do we have a map in here? Godot? Godot array map. 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 What do I do? Func C. Return C.card. Okay. Sure. So that will do that. Let's see. Where do we signal on play card? Play card. For card in cards, if card.id equals get index, then we do this, but we for I in cards dot size. If I is equal to 0, we'll do this. Okay. Let's give it a go. So if I order it up, oh, I gotta discard something. I'll discard this. All right, we're going around. It's my turn. We're going. Oh, look at that. That's synchronized. That was beautiful. I want to see one more time. Also, the cards on the table don't get cleared. They just grow endlessly. They maybe need to do something with their hand once they have no more cards in their hand. They need to they can't just leave their hand up like that. Also, they can't all do the exact same animation. It's a little too synchronized. We're gonna need some variations. But the idea is there. Okay, what's next? What are the next steps here? In order to pre-move, I need to be able to click on these cards. Well, I could still do it with these, I guess. Yeah, if you click on it and it's not your turn, it should try to do a pre-move and take it out of your hand. And if you right click, it should do an undo pre-move. Do we need to update something else on the server? I think so. On the welcome message, we say your cards. But we need to separate it. I guess I hate that we've ended up in this situation, but okay. Your cards, your pre-moves. Yeah, so 2 welcome messages busted now. Your cards, your pre-moves. Oh my gosh. Everyone's raiding me. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I saw a little bit of what you're up to. Hope it was going well. We're doing a little bit of programming for once. We're working on a little card game based on a real life card game called Euchre. And let's see if this works. It looks a little something like this. Please excuse my debug UI, but you know, you play some cards, something like this. It's beautiful, I know. That's what I was going for. I'm somewhat of an artist, is what they say about me. Especially my animation skills, I think you'll find. Look at that. The synchronization. We just got that working. Everyone plays their last card in unison. Dang, they're just going without me. Hello, do I get a turn? Play this one. Oh, it doesn't synchronize the cards that it plays from my hand with the ones that I play over here. I didn't get that far. Also, the cards just grow endlessly in a pile on the table. Don't worry about that. That's how it's supposed to work, I guess. You made a ton of progress on this. If you could call this a ton of progress, then perhaps I've made some progress. The logic is mostly there. I think we're still missing the ability to accuse someone of cheating. That needs to happen. But yeah. That's the gist. Do we have, so it gives me your cards. Does it tell me my pre-moves now? Your pre-moves, none. Yeah. So one of the features we want in this game is it is already possible to cheat, yes, but we need to balance the game. We need to add the ability to accuse someone of cheating, because if you can't accuse them and they can cheat, then that's kind of busted, you know. But another thing we want is, if you've ever played like online chess, you know how you can pre-move the pieces when it's like your opponent's turn? We want that. I want to be able to, while I'm waiting for them to make their moves, I want to pick a card and just get it ready. Maybe I want to pick all my cards. I don't know. Could be the situation. But yeah. It's something. We're making something. We do have more characters other than just, this is Bill. But we do have some other characters, like, for example, Bradley. I always wonder how to implement cheating in these games. Yeah, it is a good question. I don't know if we have a good answer, but the idea right now is roughly we're thinking at any time you can accuse someone else of cheating, and that'll pull up like some UI that lets you like look through all of the cards that have been played. And if you like if you can correctly identify the card that they played that was cheating, then you get points. Otherwise, you lose points if you like falsely accuse them. That sort of thing. That's our rough sketch of how it will work. But it is a good question. You might think maybe you should just disallow cheating, but where's the fun in that? Is that a part of the game, or did you add it? It is a part of the game. Like, there are situations where you have to follow certain rules, but if you break those rules, it's like not clear to other players until later in the hand that you cheated. If you're good at the game, you should have enough information to identify someone cheating 100% of the time. It's not that hard to keep track of like who played what, because there's only 20 cards. But I don't know. If you're bad at the game, then your opponent should be able to cheat and get away with it, in my opinion. Because that's how it works in the real world. But yeah, who else we got? We got Bethany. Oh, Eugene is tough. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't allow cheaters. He'll call you out. we got Frank. It's a good crew. They meet every Thursday. Play a couple games. But I haven't set up the other characters yet. In terms of animation. So for now we just have Bill. I already kind of forgot where we got these characters from. It was somewhere on Itch. There was just a PSX character pack. Was it this? Yeah, these ones. Oh my goodness. Why is everyone raiding me today? Thank you for the raid. How is your stream? How's the game dev going? I see your shorts pop up on my Twitter sometimes. I forgot to copy the message. You got the emotes right at least. But yeah, we're just talking about this game that I'm working on. Look at this. Look at this. How's the card game going? You tell me. Wait, what? Oh. You tell me how it's going. It looks incredible. Is that Hyperland? No, it's Sway. I can't tell which one's real. These animations are terrifying. Hey, I did the animations. What would you say is terrifying about them? It's gonna. This really brings me back to playing poker with my 3 identical uncles at liminal space. Hold on. It's gonna get worse. I have to warn you before this animation plays out. When they all play in unison, it's kind of horrifying. So it's coming together. AAA prices for this? I will keep that in mind. Graphics are a little too realistic. Yeah, we turned on the DLSS 5. The flare they have when you play a card. They do a little like push to throw it, you know? A little I don't like the unison though. The unison freaks me out. They need to chill out with that. But yeah, the server is like 90% done, which is where I've spent most of the time. So now it's like just making the that bounce on the card stack. Yeah, we got physics-based cards. They need to look at the player when they do that in unison. So that's one of the things I want to have is just like, I don't know if I'll do like A and D or arrow keys. I want you to be able to like turn your head and look at people, or maybe you just hover on somebody and you can play the whole thing with the mouse. You hover on somebody and you can look at them and it'll like turn your head and they could see you turn your head. I want to do stuff like that. I looked down at my work, looked back, and it's someone else. Well, welcome in. Happy to be your background. I don't think I'm going to implement VR for this, no. They look at the player. There's text above them saying, "Domain expansion, Ace of Clubs." I really relate to Old Man 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do need to make a left-hand toggle, don't we? We really need to have the character customization. Or maybe it's just one of them specifically is left-handed. One of the one of the 8 characters. Leave VR for the mod community. Yeah, they'll figure it out. If somebody's eyeing you, they suspect you. Yeah, yeah. I think that would work too, because that would be probably how you accuse somebody, is just like click on them. So if you're like hovering over them, you like turn your head to look at them. Yeah, there's lots of potential. But I actually probably I don't know. I feel like I need to take a break soon and eat food because I'm hungry. But people keep raiding me, so I can't. I'm obligated to stay. Okay. What if I've never done this, but you can turn off raids, right? How do you do that? How do you prevent raids? Am I crazy? Is this not a feature? I don't know how to do it. In the settings? In the what settings? Is this not the settings? I'm so confused. Oh, this settings. Stream keep. Raids. Oh. Deny all raids. Boom. Okay. No one can raid us now. We're safe. Evil? What? Is that frowned upon? Should I not do that? Only my subscribers are allowed to raid me. No, that's cursed. That's so weird. Why would you... Only your subscribers? Wait, must also meet one of the following criteria. I rated you because I thought my viewers would enjoy your stream. Unlikely. Who could enjoy this? Yeah, but you're already here. See, so like I don't need to... It's not like there's 2 of you. Welcome in, Anthony. I do feel like we might need multiple variations of the animation. And particularly because of that. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh no. I made my letters fall down. But I didn't have it up. Okay, I do think I need to go though. Actually. Wait, wasn't Hypnotic in my chat? Now he's live? Was he live the whole time?
Is 12, 13, 14, 15.
Was he live when he was in my chat? Is he gonna see that I see him?
And all of these games, I imagine, are better than Shadows.
No, I don't think he's actively watching.
God damn.
Okay. Almost certainly Livaloo's in your chat, yeah.
They're really all the same game. They don't change much. I know.
Let's
I know.
let's
That's
go
why
make
I
him
played
rate
Assassin's
himself,
Creed
hopefully.
1 and 2, and then I kind of just.
If you yell his
stopped.
name, he'll
I
know.
moved on. Like, man.
All right. Well, thank you for all the raids.
see
Thank
you
you for
soon,
hanging out, everybody. I will
Let's see what we've got here.
see you again sometime. Hopefully.
Look at that.